Listen, something absolutely wild happened today at the Federal High Court in Abuja, and I need to tell you about it because this is the kind of drama you cannot make up. I'm talking about armed government officials, threats being thrown around, and a former attorney general caught right in the middle of pure chaos. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button right now because we bring you the real stories happening in Nigeria. And trust me, you don't want to miss what I'm about to share with you today. So, picture this scene. It's Friday morning, January 2nd, 2026. The Federal High Court in Abuja is preparing for what should be a simple bail hearing. We're talking about Abubakar Malami, the man who used to be Nigeria's Attorney General, the top law officer of the entire nation, from 2015 all the way to 2023. This is someone who worked directly under former President Buhari, one of the most powerful people in that government. Now he's facing serious charges, and I mean serious. 16 counts of money laundering, unlawful acquisition of property, and conspiracy involving over 9 billion naira. Yes, you heard that right, 9 billion naira. Now, Malami is being brought from Kuje Correctional Center, where he's been held since December 30th. He's not alone in this case either. His son, Abdulaziz, and an associate named Bashir Asabe are also standing trial with him. The court had ordered them remanded until today for the bail hearing. Standard procedure, right? Wrong. What happened next is where things went completely off the rails. Before I continue, if you are enjoying this gist so far, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow, and it lets me know you want more content like this. Also, drop a comment and let me know what you think about what I'm sharing with you today. So back to the courthouse. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the EFCC, these are the people prosecuting Malami. They are the ones who arrested him, they are the ones who charged him, and naturally, they believe they should be in charge of security at the court. Makes sense, right? But here's where the problem started. The Nigeria Correctional Service, the prison officials, they are the ones holding Malami at Kuje. They transported him to court, and they believe that since he's in their custody, they should control his security during the court appearance. Also makes sense, right? Now, in a normal functional system, these two agencies would have sorted this out before they even got to the courthouse. They would have a meeting, drawn up a plan, coordinated their efforts like professionals. But that's not what happened. Instead, what we got was a full-blown confrontation right there at the entrance of the Federal High Court. And when I say confrontation, I'm not talking about a small disagreement. Reports from multiple journalists who were there said that both sides were so heated, so angry that threats were being thrown. Government officials, armed government officials, threatening each other at a courthouse. Let that sink in for a moment. The very place where justice is supposed to be served, where law and order should reign supreme, became the scene of chaos between two federal agencies. The EFCC operatives and the prison officials were in each other's faces, arguing about who should control his security. And here's the really scary part. When armed personnel start arguing and making threats, anything can happen. We're talking about a situation that could have turned violent in seconds. Now, imagine being a journalist trying to cover this case. You wake up early, you prepare your equipment, you go to the courthouse ready to report on this important trial that millions of Nigerians are following. But instead of being able to do your job, you find yourself caught between two agencies, both trying to control who gets in and who doesn't. The journalists at the scene reported that they had to go through security screening twice. First, the EFCC would check them, clear them, ask them questions. Then, the prison officials would do the exact same thing all over again. Double screening, double hassle, double the confusion. And you know what's even more frustrating? After all that screening, after jumping through all those hoops, several journalists were still denied entry into the courtroom. The officials told them the courtroom was full, capacity reached, sorry, you can't come in. So the very people whose job it is to keep Nigerians informed about what's happening in this major corruption case were locked out because two agencies couldn't get their act together. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do it now. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell because we're going to be following this case closely and you need to stay updated on every single development.